Okay, I'm sorry. I thought this was today's big deal. All right, so this is coming up on Sunday. This is Aqua Joe, and it's our first ever big deal from Aqua Joe. It's a brand new type of hose called a Fiberjacket Max hose. It's got stainless steel fittings, and this Fiberjacket is marine grade, guys. So this is rated to withstand sub-zero temperatures and withstand all the weather elements. It will not kink. It is really super resistant to ripping and abrasions. You can actually place 150 pounds on this hose and it will not affect the water flow. It's on 3 payments of $10.99. It's a great value because at retail, the hose alone with only the regular warranty is $39.99. You're getting a price of $32.98 plus an additional year warranty from our friends at Aqua Joe, which gives you 3 years of warranty on each of these 50-foot hoses. So we have Sean Pickford standing by, who is our Sun Joe, Aqua Joe, Snow Joe expert, and he's going to tell us all about this cool new hose. Sean, you've been teasing me about this hose for about 2 weeks now, so I want to hear all about it.
Yes, I have. It's really cool, Carolyn, because it allows you to go all over your yard, do all your watering needs, hook it up to a pressure washer, anything you want, but it doesn't have all the weight of a traditional hose. It's got all the durability with that new Fiberjacket coating on here that protects everything. It's got the aluminum ends on there. It's got this little piece on here so that when you're tightening everything down, either to your faucet on your house or to your sprinkler, whatever it is, that you're not having to just use your 2 fingers and everything gets all torn up there. The comfort grip makes it so much easier. And look, it does have a lot of great flow. So if I want to go ahead and water the plants behind me, I can go ahead and do that. We'll just take some off. So you can see it's got plenty of power, plenty of water because it's 5/8 diameter. And even if I run it over the rock, the kids run it over with the bicycles, all that kind of stuff, a Fiberjacket really protects it. So think about what a Fiberjacket is. Well, all the fire hoses out there have a jacket, a woven material around it. We took that same principle and put it around this hose to make it really durable, yet really lightweight when you use it.
So see how it's, Sean, we're just showing a shot of myself now. It's nice and flat till it fills with water. It's not going to kink or twist. It's not going to rip or tear. I also want to show that the couplings are stainless steel, and here's that comfort grip you were talking about. So whether you're attaching it to your spigot or attaching it to a nozzle, it's really easy to twist it on and off, and it's not going to give you trouble there as well. It's also really lightweight to roll it up or drag it around. So I think we have some animation, Sean. We're going to show next all about it. Let's take a look.
Yeah, you can see here, this is our Fiberjacket. There's those comfort grips on the end, so when you're tightening everything up, it's really easy to use. This is what it looks like inside the hose. So you'll see that Fiberjacket on the outside. There's a 5/8-inch tube inside. That's where the water passes through. So you get plenty of water pressure. You're not restricting flow because we didn't go to a smaller size inner diameter. And you can see it's got plenty of pressure. It's so much more lightweight than the other hoses out there. I mean, I know you have one in front of you on a scale, and it's amazing the difference in weight alone from a traditional 50-foot hose to our Fiberjacket hose, all of 2 pounds 8 ounces.
I'm sorry. Let's look at this first.
Yeah.
So here are the 2 scales. I'll take my hands off so you can see the difference in weight is right here. Obviously, the regular green hose is much heavier, and there's a glare. Let me see if I can, there. So you can see that hose weighs over 5 pounds. And if you're looking over here at this hose, it is definitely less, well, more than 2 pounds less. So that's awesome. Yeah. And then I just want to show you here, Sean, we've got them on 2 hose reels.
On the hose reels.
And obviously, because it's flat, you can fit a lot more on a reel. These are 50 feet apiece. You can attach, I'm assuming, as many together as you want if you need more than 50 feet. And really easy to wind up because they don't kink. And then do we have our water turned on out here, you guys? Yep. Okay, so and I believe this is an Aqua Joe or a Sun Joe. There we go.
You are correct.
Okay, so sorry to make a huge mess of water, but just to show you, let me see if I can get that a little bit more in the bucket. But the water pressure that you get with this is great. And if I try to stand on this or kink it, it's still coming out. I can put Well, I'll tell you right now, there's a lot more than 150 pounds standing on that hose. And it's still coming out with absolutely no problem at all. So I think, again, if you're looking for a great hose that is made of a whole new material, that's not a metal hose, it's not a rubber hose, it's not a heavy hose, it's not one that's going to have a mind of its own when you try to roll it back up and it tries to go in different directions and it's heavy to drag around. This is really going to be the answer to a lot of the needs that you have in your garden. And you get 3 years warranty. Normally it comes with 2. You're going to get an extra year from our friends at Aqua Joe at no extra charge as part of your purchase here at QVC. So this is a preview of a big deal that's going to be happening later in the weekend. And that would be tomorrow. Sunday's tomorrow, right? So it's tomorrow's big deal. And again, this is something that you can get the big deal price on right now. So Sean, I think we have a video that you did for us to show different uses around the home. Let's take a look.
Today I wanted to show you how I use my Aqua Joe Fiberjacket hose. As you can see, I have my favorite watering nozzle hooked up to it, watering the flowers. Real easy to do. Plenty of water flow because of that 5/8 inch diameter tube inside the Fiberjacket. Gives me all the water that I need, whether it's watering these plants, whether it's filling up the pool. We just opened the pool, needs a little water so we can get the filter going, or even hooking it up to my favorite sprinkler because we just put some grass seed out in the yard and we need to make sure that it gets plenty of nutrients from that water so it grows the new grass. The other way I really like using it is with my pressure washer. This is my Sun Joe pressure washer. Notice I have my Fiberjacket hose all hooked up to this. That 5/8 inch diameter gives me all the water flow that I need. I have plenty of water flow. Not only that, I have flexibility to go around the corners and it's easy to move because of the lightweight design, yet really durable jacket on the outside. So these are just some of the ways I like to use my Fiberjacket hose around my house. I'm sure you're going to enjoy using it around yours.
So thank you, Sean, for that video. Now you're back live. I just want to, let's go down the checklist. So lightweight, check.
Okay.
Kink resistant, check. It doesn't free, I mean, if it's in temperatures that down to 0 or below, it's fine. It's not going to crack. So I don't have to worry about leaving it out when it's cold or when it's hot because it doesn't get damaged by the sun. So it withstands all the elements. It doesn't rip or tear because of this. Again, I'd like to talk a little bit more about this new Fiberjacket fabric that you've put on here because it feels so light, yet it's so strong.
Yeah, it feels light, but it is really durable. So I actually cut one of the hoses in half so you can see how thick the Fiberjacket was on there. So it's nice and thick. I mean, you can see the inner tube in there. So everything is lined within there. That Fiberjacket, think of like your heavy-duty luggage nowadays. Same type of material that it's on the luggage is on this. So that way you don't have to worry about, oh, if you accidentally run it over with the car, the kids or the bike, or it's laying out in one, you drop the shovel on it or something like that. You're pulling it around the corner through this rose bushes, stuff like that. I got a lot of patio pavers here. And when I pull out the pressure washer, we're dragging it over all those things. You don't have to worry about dragging it around corners or obstacles and everything because that Fiberjacket protects the inner core of the hose. On a regular rubber hose, there's no protection. You get a cut in it, you're throwing it in the trash.
Yeah.
The other great thing is I was using this guy all last week for our today's special value pressure washer. Same hose I had. It coils up nice and neat every single time. Yeah. I mean, you try and fight with that green hose, you do it once and you're tired of it. So it really makes it easy to use. It's really flexible. It's got all the water capacity because we didn't skimp on that. You can see I can shoot this about 30 feet, even into the wind. So I got all the watering I need out of this.
I just want everybody to see the diameter of this hose too. Sometimes metal hoses or other hoses are so teeny that you don't get very good water pressure coming out of them. You get a lot of water coming out of this hose, yet again, it's so durable, it's not going to get snagged if you drag it across something sharp in your yard or across some sharp rocks, or it stays out in the hot sun or the freezing cold temperatures. So super popular. How many are gone now, Mr. Chunky? How many are gone now? Over 700 ordered. A lot of customers are buying more than one because they need more than 50 feet. So This is a big deal. Tomorrow, you can get it in advance now at the same great big deal price. All right, so Sean's going to stay with us for our next item, but I wanted to remind you that coming up in about 8 minutes, we have Barbara King, who's going to be joining us for our Today Only Value